Hi, congratulations. She leads Global 2024. Congratulations and welcome to Forces of Impact. Congratulations to you, precious. You are amazing. You are formidable. You are fearless. I want to say congratulations. And you are showing an evidence of a force. Thank you for being impactful and thank you for inviting me to do this. I'm gonna say I apologize for not, being here in person, but I made sure that I still have to be here, but virtually. I'm gonna be speaking on tame your urges as a professional and as a youth. My name is Jessica Sampson. I'm a sex educator and I'm a force of impact. I'm teaching sex, the 1% of the 1% in the world on this field. What does that tell you? Anyways, I won't be saying so much. Today, I'm going to be talking about you. I'm going to be talking about your urges and what does that really mean and what it has to do with your business or your job or as a youth. There's a whole lot. Hold up, there's a whole lot, okay? Now, I want to start by sharing a story. As an undergraduate in the University of Port Harcourt, Uniport, I was that girl that when I kiss a boy, I go to altar call. You know what that means? I was this person that was constantly sort of fighting with my urges and what I was thinking. So many creativities working around my mind, my body, and all of that. Those are actually natural for you to have a sexual urge or sexual urges every other time. At least once a month, you would always feel the need for your body to respond. My point here is, as a youth who is trying to focus, who is a force of impact, how do you now manage these flying urges here and there? And of course, we don't want you to be with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm going to be sharing at least 5 steps that can help you, especially if you're a business person, if you're that person who is focused. And I know that everybody here is a focused human because you are working towards, you are gaining momentum to be a force of impact. Number 1 is understanding your triggers, because I don't want to start conversations with telling you about what does urge means or what does your sexual response mean, because if you're within 20 years to 27, your metabolism is like this. Your dopamine level is every other day so high. So how do you now manage all of this? The first thing is your triggers. What are your triggers? If you're able to channel, if you're able to fuel that sexual urge into creativity, you will be blown away with so much ideas, so much ideologies that can bring a lot of impact. So I'm speaking to you today. What are your urges? You want to understand where you are, what you're doing, your thoughts, right? These are what gives you reason to want to, constantly either you tame it or you trim it or you grow it or you teach on that urge. So I want to say, first of all, you want to start understanding what you respond to. A lot of people are touch. A lot of people, it is images or movies or whatever. But if you're able to channel those triggers into creativity, I'm not saying that your urges are not important. They are important because your urges are part of you. Your emotions are part of you. Sit with them. That is what my coach would always say. But now I'm telling you to start looking for those things that, rebuild your body to channel, because there's always that destruction. There's always that destructive imaginations that comes with undermining the sexual power that you have. So if you can get into some level of physical activity, if you can get into rebuilding, which is creativity, join a community of builders, and building can be a whole lot. This would help you tame your urges and get to work. You can also become that one person who is writing a sexual goal. In my community, I always talk about conscious celibacy. I have at least 60 youths who are under my tutelage, singles who are doing this. We've seen 20 years counting, 20 days counting. We've seen 2 months counting of people who are rechanneling their sexual energy into work. Even people who are in a relationship. So please, not even please, I urge you that for you to recreate, I'm not saying people who don't actually engage in sexual relationship don't do the best, but most of the time it's so important that you want to tame your urges. And I want to believe that I'm speaking to people who want to be exclusive with your partners while making money. So while making money, you want to manage your mind, you want to manage your body, you want to manage your thinking. All of this gives you a reason to become that force of impact. I hope that this has been so inspiring to you. I hope that you focus on your goals and focus on cultivating solid support system. If you're a business person, or if you have a 9 to 5, or you're building a career, you want to cultivate activities that would constantly give you reasons to create, because your sexual urge and your creativity go hand in hand. And if you dwell so much on your sexual urges without taming them, you have addiction problem. I still have the compulsive disorder for a lot of youth between 20 years to 25. And people who are indulging deeply into, sexual urges, who don't tame their urges, they don't become the force of impact, and they don't create, because they are now dwelling in, difficult sexual addictions that they hardly would come out from if they don't get into therapy. We're talking about having to go into pornography every other day. So that is swapping your energy. So imagine you replacing pornography into creativity. Imagine you swapping sexual urges, sexual addiction, sexual problems into creativity. You wouldn't have the time, you wouldn't have the space for all of this. So all of this disorder would be grounded, will be packed, or will be packaged into creativity. And there won't be time for the negative thoughts. So these are how you can build. These are reasons for you to tame your urges and become the best at what you do. I'm wishing you well, because I just couldn't be here. But I promise, Shilit's Global, I'm going to see you in person, God willing. Thank you very much for having this space. I'm going to respond to your messages, to your questions, knowing that I'm not live with you, but I know that I am live. If I can't be with you in person, I'm still with you in absentia. Thank you so much, and congratulations to you, Global Fresh. I'll see you. Bye.